Hi and welcome back to Diadem Analytics. My name is Happy Chukudike. This is part 4 of our series on mastering and unlocking the power of Excel filter function. This part will guide you through filtering your data set based on date criteria. This will unlock some level of time intelligent insight within your data set. You will learn how to filter your data based on the following date criteria: the year and month, specific date, between two dates, that is between start date and end date. This will cover in this tutorial. Please do well to subscribe to Diadem Analytics YouTube channel and unlock a wealth of resources to empower your data analysis journey. We share our experience to help you become more efficient and gain deeper insight. All right. Okay, so here is our data set, and I've just added the date column. Okay, remember this is column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, and column 5. Okay, uh, if you have not watched our tutorial on how to select specific column, specific column of columns, please do well to watch that. It will really help you to understand what we are doing here. So here we want to filter for the year, and we want the filter. Okay, for our array we'll be using the choose columns. Okay, function. So we go, the array is the data, which is our table name, and we want column 2, column 3, and column 4. All right, so we explained this in details in our previous series in part 3. So if you have not watched that, you can go on and watch that again. All right, if you have not watched that, just go ahead and watch it before coming back to this tutorial. So for the include argument, we'll have where the year function, year, and here we want the data and the date column. Right, close this, is equal to what we have here. So we want to use the F4 key to fix that. Right, and we want no data if empty. So we want to return no data. All right, to just check that our function is working very well, we can include the column 5 where we have the date, and we can see selecting only 2024 dates. Okay, here we have 2023 dates and all that. So we can go ahead, remove it. All right. So next we want the cells. So we go again, filter. Okay. Our array will be using the choose columns. Okay, the data table, and we want in this case column 4 only, and we close it. For the include, we want where the year, data table, column date, okay, is equal to whatever we have here, F4, fix it, and we can close this, and we have this. To get the summary, we can just go ahead and wrap it up with the sum function. Great. Correct. One more thing, we can as well use the IFERROR. In this case, we can just return 0 and we hit enter. All right, what can we do with this kind of aggregation? All right, one more thing, we can make this one dynamic as well. So we can just go equal concats. All right, so here we want what do we call it? See, let's see here. Okay, let's go right. Yeah, we can have something like this: 2023 total sales, 2024 total sales. Yeah. All right. One more thing we can do here is to insert kind of virtual element we can use in our dashboard. Okay, so for the field I want something like this, outline, maybe something like this, and then we can change this to something like this, right? Good. Yeah. All right, so we can go again, maybe get a smaller version, but here I don't want anything, so I just want a transparent something, and then we can move this over. Alright, so here I want to connect this to this point, and I want to connect this to this point. Alright, so we can move this one this way, and this one can move this way. We can increase this one. Okay. Yep, this one. We can as well increase this one, and I want to change the front of this one. Okay. I think right. Alright, let's check this out. Right. That's what we want, and we can just group this. Okay, so we can move this. We can move this even away from here. We can copy it, create a new sheet, and we can have it in there. Okay. Can build your dashboard with this. Okay. All right, so back here we can have all that updated. So here we want to use the month and the year to filter our data set, and to do that we can go ahead start with the filter function, right? Remember, we can choose column. The array is data, and we want column 2, column 3, and column 4. Right, for the include, we want the year, data, column date, okay, where it is equal to whatever we have in here, and we're multiplying it by the next condition where we have the month and data, column dates, yeah, okay, where it is equal to whatever we have in here, and we'll close this. Alright, for the if empty, we can just go ahead and return no data. Okay, we'll wrap it up, we hit enter. Alright, so for the cells here, we can just go ahead, pick this Okay, the only difference is just that we need just the column 4. All right, then we don't want this. Okay, because it won't be doing much for us, but we need to sum this up with the sum function. Okay, one more thing we can do is to wrap this function in the IFERROR function. Okay, hit enter, and we can format this. Alright, so we can have 2024, there's no data for the year, and month 11, that's November 2024. So the third month, yes, we have. The fourth month, we just have only one transaction there. Fifth month, we don't have anything. Okay. Next, we want to use a specific date. Okay, specific date, and in this case, we just add filter function with using the choose columns, and they arrange the data, and we want column 2, column 3, and column 4. Right. For the include argument, we want where data, where we want where data column date is equal to the date we have in here. We'll wrap it up, and for the if empty, we want to return no data. We can close this up. So here we don't have any cells or any transaction. Okay. All right. After this series, if you notice here, I have this date picker in here. Wherever I have dates format, it will come up. Okay. After this series, I will make another video and share with you how you can get this date picker working. Next, we want to take the summary here. We can just pick up this function. Okay. Pick what we have in here. We can go over here, paste it, and then take out the if empty argument. Okay, we have this because we don't have the if empty argument, but in the place of if empty argument we want to use something else. So before then, we want to use the sum function. Okay, to wrap, we still have this here. So how do we solve that? If error, we just want to return 0. Okay, done. So here, if we have this, we can have that. Okay. All right. So next, here we'll be using between two dates. So we'll be using the start date and end date. So it's going to be a kind of between two date filter. So here we'll have filter, and we're using our choose column, choose columns, and our array is data, and we want column 2, column 3, and column 4. And for the include argument, we want number 1, where the data dates column is greater than equal to the start date, equals multiplying and the data date column is less than equal to the end date. Okay, we'll wrap it up. For the if empty argument, we just want no data. Okay, and we'll wrap it up. All right, if you notice here, I wanted the date first, and I want the date number one, and then followed by the segment, the ship mode, and the cells. So we need 4 columns here. So to get that, this is where the choose column is preferable. For me, I can easily manipulate my column. I just bring the column 5 to the first column to become the first column, or take it anywhere. So in this case, I just want to add my date column. That's column number 5. And we have 5, 2, 3, and 4. Hit enter. And we have all that ready for us here. All right, using this, we can just pick up this data. Okay, for the cells, we can get it in there. And I don't want this if empty argument, and I just want only column 4 here. Hit enter. We just want that. So as we just wrap it up with some function. First step, great. Next, we just add the if error. We just want to return 0. Okay, so here we can pick our dates. Well, let's say we want to start 1st of October to 31st December. Okay, and get that, and we can as well go from 1st October to 31st of October. Okay, the same year we can move to the next year from 1st of January. Alright, because the end date is going backward, it won't work. So it will tell you that we don't have this kind of arrangement, so we'll move forward. Okay, so we go from January, February, March, and we want to end April. Okay, take it back to March 31st. Alright, thank you for staying to the end of this part 4 of our series on mastering and unlocking the power of Excel filter function. We hope these techniques empower you to streamline your data analysis and create dynamic reports and dashboards in Excel. In the next part of this series, you will learn how to use the filter function to return the top end and bottom end from your data set. Okay, do well to subscribe to Diadem Analytics YouTube channel, like and share our videos and tutorials with others. Ensure you go back to look at the part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It will help you to gain significant insight into what we have done in today's tutorial. Thank you so much.